Well, Kenny, it's been another busy week at the club. First of all, we'll start with the news that Dan Happe signed a new contract.
Yeah, I'm delighted. I think Dan's an outstanding prospect and still only 22, has a lot of experience and played a lot of league games. His best football is ahead of him. I'm confident working with him myself that he's going to have a very good season. You always do want a left footer on the left side of your back line, if you like, and he gives you that fantastic balance. And as I said, I'm really pleased that he's decided to extend his stay with Leyton Orient.
And with Connor Wood now and Omar Beckles in there, it's looking like a very strong defensive unit.
It is, and you do need options. We obviously have Shadrach Oji as well, Hector Cipriano who can play midfield or into a defensive position as well. So it's starting to shape. We probably do need a right back somewhere along the line, maybe two. That's where we are. But then our attentions can be turned to elsewhere in the side.
Well, talk about elsewhere in the side. Obviously, you've seen Paul Smyth sign for Orient today. Talk to us about that signing and what he'll bring your team.
Yeah, I think he's a very good signing. At 23, there's a lot of potential for him to do very well for our club. I'm delighted that he's decided to join us. What he brings anyway, his main asset is, I think, his pace. I like him up front. I like him as a forward. I think he can score goals, and I do think his pace and mobility will give defenders a lot of problems. And in terms of a front line, and we haven't got a lot of the pieces yet, but it's a good start. Somebody that has the pace to get in behind people.
And his experience primarily comes in the Championship in League One, and another one bit similar to Omar Beckles, where they have got experience higher up the pyramid.
Yeah, and he's still relatively young as well at 23, and I think with a lot to prove. So he'll want to come here, do very well, get the backing that we're going to give him, give the type of work and structure around him that is going to bring out the best of him. They're very important things, and sometimes when you go out on loan, you lose those things, and you can maybe just drift through a loan or two very, very easily. Whereas he's coming here as a permanent player. It's a home for him. We want to back him now, and as I said, I think his main asset is his pace, and it's a good start for our front line, for him to be able to get in and behind defenders and to stretch them.
In terms of recruitment this summer, you mentioned potentially a couple of right backs. Any other areas you're still looking to strengthen?
Yeah, we are looking for an experienced goalkeeper, but although we have Sargent and Byrne, so we're not in any particular rush. And obviously then, our front line does need attention. Definitely, we haven't got enough recognised forwards. Raul Soturio's the only one, and if it's Paul Smyth. So that's a key area. We know that, and we do need options, more than one as well. And we have quite a number of people in mind, and we're working at a high number of options at the moment.
Just finally, pre-season training starts this Monday. It must be really exciting to get the whole group together for the first time.
Yeah, I want to get down to Chigwell. I don't think the squad will be completely put together. But there will be additions through July and August, but there still is 2 months left of that. But we've got enough to start. I'm looking forward to it personally, setting some standards of fitness, which are going to be very important for us, and also a pattern of play that everybody knows, buys into, and can be effective in this particular division this season.